Meet Amara, a young girl with bright eyes but a clouded mind. She lived in a village where tradition was law and questions were forbidden. She followed the rules, repeated what she was told, yet deep inside, something burned, a hunger to understand why. Amara would sit under the ancient tree in the village square, watching the world with wonder. She imagined understanding how the birds knew where to fly, how the stars found their place in the sky, and eventually, how she could break free from the walls of ignorance that surrounded her. She tried asking her teacher, "Why must we memorize without understanding?" The teacher frowned and said, "Because that is the way." She tried asking the elders, "Why do we do things this way?" They shook their heads and said, "You ask too many questions, child." She tried a third time, asking her own mother, "Why can't I learn more?" Her mother sighed with worry, "Questions bring trouble, Amara. Accept what you're given." Her friends laughed at her. They said, "You'll never fit in. Stop asking and just obey." One evening, she wandered beyond the village and found an old library hidden in the hills. An elderly scholar sat inside, surrounded by thousands of books. The scholar looked at her and smiled, "You have the eyes of a seeker. Let me tell you something, a river that never asks why it flows will never reach the ocean. It will sit still and become stagnant. But the river that questions, that pushes forward, finds its way to the vastness it was meant for. Ask, child. Always ask. Knowledge is the only freedom no one can take from you." Amara listened. From that day, she stopped accepting blindly. She read every book she could find. She asked questions not to rebel, but to understand. She studied the stars, the earth, the words of poets and scientists. She filled her mind not with what others told her to think, but with what she discovered herself. Years later, Amara became a teacher. Her classroom was different, it was filled with questions, not silence. It gave her students the courage to think. It gave them the tools to create. That spark of curiosity she protected changed her life and lit the way for countless others who had been taught to stay in the dark. Friends, curiosity is not rebellion. It is the pathway to freedom. Many of us are taught to accept, to follow, to never question. But without asking why, we remain trapped in the thinking of others. The mind that never questions is a bird that never flies. Ask boldly. Learn deeply. Challenge respectfully. Because knowledge doesn't just change what you know, it transforms who you become. This is Aspire Stories, reminding you, never stop asking. Never stop learning. If this story sparked something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it.